must. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A thousand apologies. The reason why I was okay, so the reason why I was laughing is because I didn't recognize myself. Hi, Jess. Jess Jackson. I didn't recognize myself, so please forgive me. Because I was having a bad hair day, but it's really hot under this hat and wig, so it might be coming off fast. Hi, Scout. How are you? Greetings from New York. I miss you, Scout. I haven't seen you in a while. Over here. Okay. Anyway, guys, I might have to do a couple of things, like let the dogs out, and I'm not set up in my studio. It's just a hot mess. It's okay, though. I was watching a good show on Netflix called Purple Hearts. You guys have to go to the bathroom? Okay, let me let these guys out to the bathroom. Come on, guys. Bathroom? Okay, let's go for your last run. Yes, I was watching a show called Purple Hearts. I love you. That was really good. Okay, go for your last run, guys. Yeah, I'll go out with you. I'll go out with you. Casper doesn't like when I put my wig on. He does not like that at all. It's beautiful out. Anyway, who's here? Crazy Eights, how are you? Valerie! Hi, Valerie. Valerie, where do you live? Like, what state do you live in? Because you always are available for my very late night, my night stuff. Let me know where you live. Is Tracy here yet? Tracy, you're here. I'm sorry I didn't see you at first. Sorry, I'm blind. Purple roses. You're always up late every night until 3 or 4 in the morning. Oh, good. You're on my schedule. Yeah. I want to show you how beautiful the moon is. Where's the moon? Let me show you the moon, guys. Oh, this is so pretty. This is my table that nobody sits at. I used to do my readings there. Look at the moon, guys. Look how pretty. Actually, kind of looks like it's going to rain because there's no stars out. Just a blue orb. Hi, Bubby. Hi, buddies. How you guys doing? You here, buddy? Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go in. We're going to give the dogs their last snack. And then we'll go into the studio. And maybe I'll do some cards. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll just chat. Yeah, I have lavender. Sort of lavender and gray. Kind of matches my hair. Yeah, I did not do my hair yet. Didn't feel in the mood. Today I took a day off. I didn't paint. I thought I wasn't going to do any videos. But I didn't go to the gym. And I didn't go out and walk. Why? Why? Because I gave myself a friggin' day off. You, you can have a day off. Alright? What freaking difference does it make? Anyway, no, I was proud of myself going to the gym, and I want to go, but I don't want to go at night. I want to try to get there earlier. So that'll probably be tomorrow. And something on this, and Cancer, Moon Children, I'm still gonna do you. I'm still gonna do you. Oh. Yeah, I was missing my family today because they had a party on the East Coast, New Jersey. And of course I couldn't be there. Miss all the parties. So it was a little sad. What are you gonna do? I can go visit as soon as I have, well, there's a lot of things that need to go in place before I can go visit. But I talked to everybody. I called them. I talked to my sister, biological sister line, and yeah, and my daughter was there, and yeah, it just makes me a little sad. But yeah, you like my Yellowstone hat? I like Yellowstone. It's a little violent, but I love my Kevin Costner like nobody's business. I'm gonna name one of my art pieces is gonna be Kevin Costner, because I wrote down titles, and one of them was Kevin Costner, and one of them was Dempsey, because I just like that name. But I haven't created it yet, or yeah, none of the butterflies. I thought one of the butterfly pictures, paintings were going to be Kevin Costner, but it didn't look like Kevin. He's going through terrible divorce. Hey, it's not easy. But where did my dogs go? They went down like a scary corridor. Let's see if you could see. I don't like being out here with the late night bugs. Hi, baby. Hi, Snoopy. Hi, Snoopy. You okay? Hope everybody's doing okay tonight. Mercury retrograde, heading into a Lion's Gate, if you know what that means. I used to know what it meant, and if I could find my book or just research it, but I know what Mercury retrograde is, and that makes communication a little bit difficult, and people not be able to sleep. But I didn't even try, to tell you the truth, because I was watching my Netflix. Okay, Casper, you want to get going here? I got a live to do. Casper, you going potties? I'm sorry. Did I bother you? Aww. Good boys. Good boys. I used to have 3 girl dogs, and now we have 2 boy dogs. How's everybody doing? Scout, how you doing? How's the East Coast? Heard there was some rain. Valerie, how you doing? Let me know where you're from. Jess Jackson, are you new? If you are, welcome to the Mystic Brady Bunch. I don't think you're new, but I just don't remember the last name. But welcome. Everybody's welcome on the Mystic Brady Bunch. Tracy, thank you for modding. That's so cool to say, right? For modding for me for so late. Okay, guys, do you think we can go in now and get a snack? Yeah? Thank you. Who's the good boys? Who's the good boys? Okay. Let's lock up that door. That was their last one. Gonna drink your water? Okay. Just bear with me, guys. I just have to get snacks. boys. Good boys. First Casper, because he's first. And then should be Baxter, because he's next. Oh. I love you guys. I love you, Casper Spirit. Love you, Snoopy Baxter. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. I have to get some things. That's not good. That's not good. Oh my God. 1,000 apologies. Okay. I couldn't do the wig, but I did put some earrings on. Okay. I just couldn't do the wig anymore. It's too hot. Even though we have air conditioning on. Can't do it. Can't do it. Something sad in 231. An empty bottle. An empty bottle. I told Devin, there's only like 2 glasses of wine left in that bottle. He goes, that's all right. You don't drink that much anymore. I was like, when I want to have a drink, I can't do just two glasses. That's not good. And he was like, see, I know I should have set this all up, but it's really feeling lazy today. So I'm surprised I'm even here doing this. It's okay. Where's my other phone? Yeah, so I'm sorry. I have ADD. Okay. Just in case you haven't met me. And I bounce around from a lot of subject to subject. Okay. So this is just a chat. I have my cards in case I want to delve into them. But I'm not doing moon children right now. Because for that, I'm stone cold sober. Okay. If you know what I mean. Anyway. Who knows what I mean. I'm coming in here to get a candle. I do a lot of walking around, which is good because I get nervous and I've been forgetting to put my pads on. These really work. I'm going to bring it in. Bringing that in. Yeah, I always have like a lot of stuff to say and then I forget. I forget what to say. And then I don't set things up. But that's okay, because this is just an impromptu. I don't like when people have like just darkness. I like to see people's faces. And so I had to lose the wig though. I'm sure you'll understand. Right? Right. I'm gonna burn some Palo Santo. I'm gonna do a few things. Sorry, I'm always pulling my pants up. Sorry, guys. 1,000 apologies. Where is my lighter? There it is. 1,000 apologies. See how ugly I look with my regular hair? Not dyed, but you know what? It's hot as a bitch. So I have to. I can't always be pretty. Okay. We have 15 in the house? Thank you. Please hit that like button. Okay, it doesn't matter, right? I'm glad anybody who needs to be here will be here today. Okay? Drink it if you got it. Cheers. And apparently I don't always got it because I gotta make a trip to the store. I do have like an old box wine that I really wasn't crazy about. But I mean, if I needed to, this is my second glass. You know, I'm not wild. I pace myself. I usually take hours and hours to drink one glass of wine. Where is the lighter? Oh, here it is right in front of me. That's nuts. I'm gonna put this on. I might get too relaxed, but I'm putting it on anyway because this is my nighttime routine. This is really for during the day. But I used to have melatonin ones, and they gave me increased nightmares. Okay, so I have nightmares. What is going on with my hair? I have nightmares enough. It's not even a meth bun. It's like I don't know what that's called. Okay, it's not even warranted to call it a meth bun. Anyway, but yeah, so those patches were not good for me. These are, I started putting them on at night, during the day if I needed it, but I'm not too nervous during the day. I suffer from PTSD, and I'm usually pretty chill during the day. It's like a night thing where I start to get nervous, like everybody's going to bed. And meanwhile, not everybody's in bed. Well, not everybody's able to sleep. But the actual laying down in the bed, I don't do that. And I've gotten myself into a terrible quandary. Like worse than I ever was. And I want to be normal. I tell Devin all the time, you know, I wish you had a normal life, a wife. You deserve a normal wife that goes to bed at the same time as you. But sometimes he goes to bed like he heads in there at like 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock to read. And he does read. He has a million books in there. But like, you know, like I see in movies how people go to bed together at the same time. And we have, like when I work, that puts me in a little bit of a better schedule. But I'm always the last to go to bed and the first to get up. And like if I work, at least my time to go to bed would be 1 o'clock in the morning. And people might say, "Oh, that's too late." No, but even if I take my meds at 10, sometimes my meds don't kick in and till 1. When I was going to work, when I go to work, I'm probably yeah, I gotta check out. This is Kaylee, Ethan, Maddie, and Xana's candle. I think my son brought me this for Christmas. Yeah, that's true. I'm not going to keep it right here because you can't see it anyway, so I'm just going to put it... You should see this table. This table is actually getting cleaned up. I'm going to put that in the universe. That's why I was trying to finish most of all my painting so I can put all this paint away and have some time. And it's not that I don't like to paint. I love to paint collage, but, and I love to look at my paint and my gloss and my glitter, but Spirit's telling me lately I need to Spirit in my pockets. Only kidding, but not really. Are telling me lately, start to sell more of the stuff before you make a buttload more. And I always have ideas, but now I wanted to be finished with what I have. And I'm pretty much finished with my last, like all the butterflies. Um, and I'm gonna do that special video where I show you them, the names, if you want to know the prices. Um, it's never a lot. It's never that much. Anyhow, but just Spirit tells me little things and I try to do it. Okay. What is anybody saying, if anything? Let's see. Did the chat stop? Hey, 20 in the house. Who knew? Okay. What is so pretty? This stick. Okay. Hi everyone. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't leave that wig on. I love the wig too, Tracy, but it was so hot and I was starting to get like not heat, and with the hat, and then that when I wear a hat, sometimes I feel like my third eye is closed up. Does that make sense to anybody? I don't know. I have a lot of weird things. So, you know what? I said, you know what? Just be yourself because there's no reason to, you know, hide myself. It was just too hot for me. Hi, Jenny. Zenjen is here. Zenjen, are you on vacation this week or you're at work? I know I'm probably back. Tarot talk, very weird. Such a strange summer in Connecticut. Oh, that's right, Purple Roses, you're in Connecticut. Tons of beautiful dragonflies. That's really good. At your house, so weird. Dragonflies are very good. They're mystical, they're magical. They mean transition. They mean some people maybe in your house or around you or you are having a transition. Lots of severe thunderstorms. Yeah, the weather is off the chain everywhere. The heat factor, the index, raining, storms, and I'm sure we're going to get more of that. I don't do those kind of predictions. You know why? I'm too scared. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I am friggin' I lived through 9/11. I lived through Sandy, Hurricane Sandy. Lost my car that I just bought newly after, was I divorced? No, divorced 2 years, and I just bought a new car, right? Don't have a lot of money, okay? Was divorced, had two jobs, okay? Was in an area, Devon's area was not the bad zone. Where my apartment was the zone that most people, were told to evacuate, okay? I went to his house. Guess what? He lost two cars and I lost my one car. So we had no cars to get to work. And I had to work in Brooklyn. So I am freaking freaked out about rainstorms, um, all kinds of storms. That's why I went back to the gym because I said, I'm walking in this heat and I could just, drop over dead. And what good would that be to my family, to Devin, to my kids, to you guys? So I said, get your butt to the gym, exercise in there when it's treacherous weather. Because I don't know. I don't know how to um, monitor it. Like I I always think, just push yourself, keep pushing yourself. And I'm like, I'm having trouble breathing, and I'm not really, I'm here 8 years, so I know that the weather is hot, freaking hot, 325 days out of 365, and sometimes more than that. It's usually just hot, but it's been brutally hot where you just don't realize it, and you're trying to walk like a normal person, just like do a 20-minute gig outside. And that's why I've been doing it kind of like after 4 o'clock, because before that time, but it's even hot after 4 o'clock around here. But yeah, I don't do those weather videos because I can do it. Oh, I can do it, but I can't sit with my mind and, you know, after what happened with 2012, Hurricane Sandy in New York and uh, Brooklyn and New Jersey. I mean, people lost their houses. Devin, who was my fiance at the time, lost his whole basement was flooded. We were all there, me and his 2 kids. Then we saw the cars, fill up. But before that happened, kept having, he was in Texas checking out colleges with his daughter. And I was taking care of all his animals, and I had 2 jobs. So I was supposed to be sleeping at his house, but my sleep disorder, and for some reason I was scared to sleep there. So I would come at night, feed all the animals, take care of them, and then um, hang out with them. It was Nana, it was Cleo, and it was Meadow, and he had 2 cats too. Um, Anyhow, I would go there after work, take care of them, put them out, feed them, go hang out with them. Then I would drive back to my apartment because I don't sleep like a normal person, and I only had till 6 o'clock in the morning. So at 6, I get dressed, wake up, get dressed, go over to his house again, let them all out, give them, a little snack and treat, pet them. I felt bad for them. But, I did as much as I could do. But anyhow, while he was in Texas and I was waiting for him to get home, because we heard about the storm, I was having these nightmares and kind of daymares. I'd be at work in Brooklyn, and I would be like looking at the kids, and then all of a sudden I would say, it's going to be bad. I would have this thought, and I would say, like, don't think that. You're just thinking bad things. And then I would say, no, it's not. I try to rationalize it in my head. But then I would drive myself, I think I was in some sort of gym that I hardly ever went to. It was expensive gym too. And I would sit outside in my car, and I'd be like, okay, I gotta, this is a pattern with me. I gotta get my energy. So, but I'm so tired. So I always had a pillow in my back seat of my car. So I'd go to my back seat because I had a pillow in my car because I would take a nap when I was on my lunch break because I was so tired. I had 2 jobs. I worked at the college, um, and I worked, in the school in Brooklyn, but the college was in Staten Island, so it was a lot. Anyhow, I would have a pillow in my car, so at lunch I can go in my car, just lay my head down on my pillow. I know it's weird, but I did it. So anyhow, before going into the gym or the supermarket, I can't remember which, I went to the back seat and I just laid my head on the pillow, and I fell into my little sleep, right? Because that's how tired I was. And I saw a tsunami coming down the street, right? And then I would wake up and be all scared, and I remember talking to my brother on the phone, and I said, listen, this storm that's coming, it's going to be bad. And he was like, oh, you just had a bad dream or whatever. Like, he downplayed it. Don't worry about it. Just get home. Like, because he would always hear me. I'm always in the car traveling. And he was like, just get home. So then I told Devin about it, but he was in Texas and he was like, I know, I have to try to get the flight because they were canceling all flights. He got on the last flight. Him and his daughter had to run down the corridor, and you got to take two planes, not just one, from Texas to New York. So you have to take the smaller plane that's like a shuttle. Then you have to wait at Dallas for the plane that goes to Newark. Anyhow, he got on the last friggin' flight. He didn't get home until I think like, I don't know, 8:30 or something. But I'm in the parking lot waiting, falling asleep in my car like a nutbag, waiting. I had to go into the supermarket to get like supplies because I knew it was going to be bad, and like do like a regular food shopping so he would have stuff. In the interim of this, I cleaned out all his cabinets. I cleaned up his living room, his daughter's room. I cleaned up a whole bunch of stuff, and I dropped off laundry at the laundromat for his daughter, I think. Um, I did a lot of stuff. I don't understand how I did it all and worked two jobs. It doesn't. Yeah, then I had in my duffel bag that was located in my car, I had all, because I was bringing them over to sleep over at Devon's because his house was supposed to be safer. And in my duffel bag, in my book bag, whatever, I don't know why I'm calling it a duffel bag. It was a school bag. I had all of the midterms. I forgot about that. All the midterms of my students, right? I was like, I'll have plenty of time to mark those at Devon's house, right? During the storm or whenever. Um, Guess what? That went underwater too. I didn't bring that book bag in because I was like, who wants to do homework after all that shit I went through? I was like, I'm not doing homework tonight. I'm not doing reading over term papers, writing a lesson plan. No, this is going to be a bad storm. So I had the dream 3 times. When I was at his house, I kind of fell asleep. He always wanted me to sleep over because he was like, then you're closer to the bridge when you drive to Brooklyn. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. And I would fall asleep. I would see coming down the road this big, huge wave, right? And he's not in a bad spot. And so he would tell me, no, that can't happen. Everybody would know, and they would say there's going to be a tsunami. No, they just said it's going to be a bad hurricane, so don't worry. And I was like, okay. I try to go back to sleep. I have the dogs are right there. And I I said I can't sleep here. Like I won't even have a half hour sleep. So I got in my car, made sure the dogs were okay, got my car, drove back to my apartment, which was only like 7 minutes away. Got into my apartment, went on my couch. I figured, okay, now I'm safe. And I have the same dream. Not only that, there was fish, like goldfish, right? And that's what happened. Okay. When I finally got back to his house, he was already there, and I was bringing in the bags of food and canned goods and stuff because I thought he'd be mad that I cleaned out his canned goods that said like 2007. Um, and this was 2012. So, I cleaned it all out. I cleaned up the bathrooms. I did a lot of work. I don't know how I did it. I used to have a lot of energy. I don't have that energy anymore. But anyway, he was like, he was getting very nervous. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, you weren't nervous before. And he was like, well, we don't know, we don't know what's going to happen. All of a sudden, the walls started to like, it was so windy. The walls were like coming in. And I remember I called my sister, Patricia, and I was crying on the phone because of my dream and because of what was happening. She was like, it'll be all right. You're safe. You just, stay in and you'll be safe. And I'll talk to you in the morning. And anyhow, it was bad. It was bad. All the cars were ruined. It was salt water that went through the car's engines. And like 4 feet high in the cars. And like I said, I just bought my new car. It was the first car I ever bought that was mine, like bought by me only. And yeah, it was gone. Um, that was called the Ladybug, I think. I think I called it the Ladybug because it was red. Anyhow, and I put zebras on the dashboard. There was like 4 zebras. Anyhow, it's okay because the important thing is all the animals survived, all the people and the kids survived. And then Devin had to move in my apartment with his 2 kids and only one dog. We can only take one dog in my apartment. So that dog was Cleo. So, but what I'm saying is, I had that dream 3 times, and that's why I get nervous when I have the dream. When I have any kind of dream, like that dream of that um, person I thought on Canal Street, or Little Italy, or Chinatown in New York, um, I thought that was real. But after I did that video, I didn't have that dream. Like it was, I had a little flash of it. I know I'm talking weird, but I had a flash of it. And then, but I haven't had like a deep dream where he's sitting across from me that close where I could see that mole under his eye. So that tells me maybe I'm safe with that one. But yeah, it doesn't mean it's not going on. It's definitely going on. I'm talking about trafficking. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you have to look at the video I did where I tell you about my dream. It's a walk and talk, and I tell you about my dream. And that's in the title, I think. Let me see what everybody's saying. 29 in the house. I never get such an audience. Heat wave is finally leaving Iowa. Oh, good. I'm glad, Jennifer. Jennifer Schwab, how are you doing? Yeah, the heat wave is unbelievable. The humidity is bad. And that makes you have a worse hair day, right? Um, you're trying to avoid going to sleep. For that reason, ugh, last night was awful. Actually woke up. You woke up and texted me last night? What did you say? I I don't know if I got that text. I don't know if I got that text. Usually I'm awake. Usually I am awake. I was probably watching. Oh, you know what's good on Netflix that will calm you down? It calms me down. Sweet Magnolia season 3 is out. So I rewatched season 2. Now I'm starting season 3 just to stretch it out because there's never any violence on it. It's just like this beautiful town. I would love to go there. I think it's South Carolina. Maybe it's a made up town? I don't know. Is there a Serenity, South Carolina? I should figure that out. Sorry about the no makeup, but it's too late. It's too late to have makeup. Today was the no makeup, no going out walking, no going to the gym day. Just doing whatever the F I want. Okay. Which was really nothing. Okay. I didn't clean up anything. I didn't paint anything. I didn't clean up the table. I didn't clean the bathrooms. I didn't put away clothes. Okay. I didn't really watch a lot of TV until tonight. Cheers, everybody. Who cares? Who gives a shit, right? Okay, it's Palo Santo time. Now that was a Palo Santo stick, but I mean incense. But we need this. First, I have to freebase it. These are new ones. Okay. Oh no, I did use my cards today because I was trying to answer some questions for some friends. I did use my cards. The dogs have been very unsettled and not going to sleep too. I mean, usually Casper will go to sleep, but lately, the puppy will stay up as long as I'm up. Even if he's like sort of going to sleep, if I walk past the kitchen, he's like this. He comes to attention. He puts his hands like this. He's just like, nice weather we're having, isn't it? It's like, he's just always, he's like an insomniac like me. But I, he does this thing with Casper where he's doing it right now. He's rallying him up so Casper can't go to sleep if he wanted to. And he's doing it at night a lot. I don't mind when they do it during the day, but like, it's late for them. They should be sleeping for hours and millions of hours. So now they've been more tired during the day. They're going on my schedule. They really are. They're starting to be like on my schedule. That's not good. This is for good fortune. This is for good health. I wish everybody good fortune, good health, prosperity, friendship, the number one thing, friendship, um, careers, homes. Hopefully, people are getting their homes secure, having good luck. If you're trying, somebody out there is trying to get a vacation going, maybe not having that much luck. Um, there's a thing called staycation. Sometimes it's even better than a vacation. That's where you just do things that you friggin' never have time to do on a staycation. Um, just, you know, doing things in your home that you would like to do, that you never have time to do it. Uh, Watching movies, going to the movies. I recommend going to the movies. Um, Definitely. And if you're on a staycation, go for a walk. If it's not treacherously hot, um, do things that make you feel happy. Go shopping, just do things that are fun for you. Something just told me to take my selenite and put it on my eye. I know, it's weird, right? It's weird, but it works. Isn't this pretty? It's like a moon, a half a moon. Selenite friggin' works, guys. Sorry about this hair situation. At least I have hair, right? I should be grateful. I have some hair. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Yeah, we're starting to get a little pain over here. And then I'm thinking, yeah, so my show that I was watching that I want to go back to when I'm done. But usually what happens is if I turn off Netflix incorrectly, then I have to sign in again. And if I have to sign in again, I'm not going to know how to do it. I'm so freaking lame. I have to look up the code, even though I've done it a million times. Sorry, I hate my hair. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to have to make time to do it tomorrow because it's just really bugging me. So if it's bugging me, why am I taking it down? Because I'm vain. I'm vain. I am. That's the only word for it. Okay. My hair is not thick. You might think my hair is thick. It's not thick. It's very thin, but I have a lot of hair. But it's thin. Like if I put it in a ponytail, it's really like this is this is the thickest. See, why am I like saying the opposite? Okay. This is the thickest it's been because I have thyroid condition. I lose a lot of hair. A lot of hair comes out every time I wash it, right? For some reason, I'm liking this little curve right here. So it's good to like, you know, I'm always putting myself down, so that's something I like. This is something I like. No, I don't really like that, but I do like that. I can't stand myself. You might think I like myself, but I can't stand myself because I'm annoying. I annoy myself. Okay. But it's harmless, right? Here's my book that I have my cancer notes for moon children written in. Isn't this a beautiful book? But I'm not done. Oh, remember this? 1010. That went over like a ton of bricks. Hey, Scorpio. That was from a long time ago. Okay, now why am I looking for it? Don't look for it. There's something seriously wrong with me, guys. Hold on a second. I want to get you something that is I like to look at. Oh, this back cushion, but I don't need it anymore. Okay, this makes me happy. These are my stickers. See, I know you've seen these before, but they make me happy. I haven't looked at them in a while because I don't think I've sold. Hey, Dawn, if you're out there, let me know if you got the package because Devin had it on his phone that the package was delivered. But you don't watch me anymore, so I don't know if you got it. Okay. All right. So just let me know. Let a bitch know. Okay. Anyhow, so these are my stickers. Look at this. Lady Liberty's in a pot of gold. Unicorn, four-leaf clover, angel, cats, yin yang, a moon, mermaid, a mermaid fin. I just love them. Okay, that is not all. Okay, don't worry, I'm gonna shuffle. I'm gonna shuffle. I'm used to working. Okay, I'm gonna work. We're just talking and chatting. Hey, 24. There used to be 26 in the house. Why did I lose 4 people? Okay, doesn't matter. Or does it? Isn't this cool? Angel, the Mystic Brady Bunch, Peace, Rainbow, Pot of Gold, Mystic Brady YouTube. I think this is my favorite, but I like them both. Yin Yang, Butterfly, and a Lady Liberty coming up and out. And then I could use it as a fan as well. No, but I have a fan. I'm sorry. This is strictly me wanting to show you something that makes me happy. And then this is the card. Beautiful. And then the back. Zen Zebras, Namaste Ninjas. In the chat, let me know if you resonate with being a Zen Zebra. That means like every time you see zebras, you get happy, or just you really try to make yourself Zen, which that's me. Okay. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. Okay. Zen Zebras. Or Namaste Ninja. A Namaste Ninja is you go to any length to make sure other people are not being bothered or bullied and yourself being namaste. Okay, that's what a namaste ninja is. I invented it. Okay. Unique unicorn. Do you love unicorns? And when you see it, you get a little happy. Okay, you might not tell everybody about it, but you feel like you're a unique unicorn yourself, like nobody quite gets you. You're very unique. Maybe some people might think you're odd, okay, but you're very like magical, okay, unique unicorn. Okay, Bella Butterfly, Do you love to see butterflies? You know, this girl does. Do you feel like you have something to do with being a butterfly? You transformed your life maybe once, twice, maybe you're still transforming now. Okay? Or are you a merry mermaid or a merry merman? What does that mean? Okay? If you resonate with mermaids, okay? First of all, you love the water. You love to be in the water. I'm sorry if I'm saying water. I know you could say water, but that's not me. Okay? You love the water. You love to be in the water, around the ocean, around a pond, around a pool, around a lake, a river, anything to do with water, a shower, bathtub, okay? And you also like to live on your own terms, okay? When nobody's talking to you, nobody's telling you what to do. That's a merry mermaid or a merry merman, okay? I know I just looked creepy and scared myself slightly. Okay, low key. All right. Um, yeah, and that's it. Dream makers. I have dream makers on here, but dream makers never made it. But if, yeah, let's go with it. If do you feel like you make other people's dreams come true, or you try to make your own dreams come true several times throughout your life? I have a string on my lip and it's bothering me. Okay. Anyway, these are my cards and I love them. I friggin' love them. Oh, did you see the zebra? The zebra has a 4-leaf clover on its back. See that? Katrina's Club. Yeah, before I was the Mystic Brady Bunch, I was starting with, I called it Katrina's Club, okay? But we're more Mystic Brady Bunch collectively. I know. It just got weirder, didn't it? But who cares? It's late and the important people are here. Okay, one second. Hello. Oh, you want to see my shirt? Okay. And I have even better shirt under here. I don't want you to think I'm stripping. I have a really cool shirt on. Okay. That's enough the striptease. Okay. Now I'm going to put my hair back up in a meth bun because I'm freaking sweating. Okay? But don't worry. Look what we have. This is like a little trees in here. This is what I put on top of the canvases and put them in the windowsill when I'm trying to charge them up with crystals. And I also Palo Santo with them, put the smoke of the Palo Santo or the sage. I think this is a moonstone. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But one second. Gotta do a meth one. Whoop. It's too neat. That's too neat for a meth one, but it's gonna have to do. Okay. I was gonna get my music on, but it's okay. We don't really need it. You're avoiding. Okay. Why am I still on the same thought? All is good. you had severe thunderstorm. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I'm not sure if anybody. Who's yummy looking? Okay, anyhow. I don't know why I insist on putting lip gloss on, but I feel like my lips are peeling in addition to my feet. You guys saw my feet. I'm not going to show you again because I don't want you to have more nightmares. Okay, so let's just leave it. Oh, here it is. See, I always have lipstick available. In each lipstick available at all times. I used to do this whole process where I would do my, take off my face makeup and put on my nice, because I have dry skin, right? And put on my nice like moisturizer, oil of Olay. Remember that? I still use it sometimes. Yeah, what happened to those days where I did that process? I don't know. This is Elf. Yeah, that's better. And then it gets stuck all over my glasses. And Devin's like, yeah, you had lipstick all over your coffee cup and all over your wine glasses, and that doesn't come off in the dishwasher. And I was like, yeah, I always mean to wash that out myself. Somehow it doesn't happen. Okay, I gotta move the crystals because they're all over the place and I have like zero place to do cards. Okay, so raise your hand if you would like some mermaid cards. Is that you in the back? Okay. These are from my good friend and fellow reader. Her name is Genocide Jen. She has a channel, but I don't know what happened to her. She took a powder. Hopefully she comes back. Okay? I really miss her and love her. I call her my unique unicorn, but she gave me these mermaid cards because she knows I love mermaids. Anyhow. Okay, what does my collective need to know? Let's see if anybody's saying anything. You're loving my hair? Thank you. It's about to be blue jean baby and black. And then tanzanite. I don't know. I never know like how to read the chat. I'm so lame. You think I'd be good at this after like 4 years? And then if I ever do, I usually don't watch lives back. I don't know. I watch videos back sometimes, but I don't watch lives back. And I can never find the chat. Like when I'm watching a live that I did back, I'll be like, oh, let me go see what everybody was saying because I couldn't catch it when it was happening. And then I can't pull up the chat for some reason. It's so weird. So then I never knew what was going on. That's okay. Some of your family lives in Iowa, and boy, oh boy, they say it gets mighty hot out there. Yes, and thank you. It's never going to be cooler though. I'm kind of used to it now. It's just there's no April. There's no, like, spring is my favorite season in New York when the cherry blossom trees would flourish. And we don't really have that here. We don't have spring. So it's like summer and fall, and winter is like a week. I mean, it's cold in the morning. Like when you go to school, you have to have like a sweater, never wear a long sleeve shirt. Like all my clothes from New York, I don't wear it. I had to buy all different stuff, mostly short sleeve stuff. And then you wear a sweater over that, and then a jacket. and you're in the classrooms and they always have the AC pumping, so you're freezing, and then you take off one jacket, the regular jacket, then you take off your sweater. By the time it's time to go home, you're left with your short sleeve shirt. You can't wear long sleeves. You will die with the heat. At least a postmenopausal person like myself. Okay, and all the kids wear shorts like almost every month of the year, even in the winter. They're walking around with shorts on and no sweater. Oh, let me kiss this. I had to kiss that because it was starting to build up. Anyhow, I want to ask my angels, just low key, my spirit guides, could you please let us know what my collective, my sassy subs need to know? From the mermaids and from the angels, can you give us a message for my beautiful sassy subs? Thank you. Please and thank you. They said pick 3. Oh, that's interesting. I love these cards. Why don't I use these cards more? I'm going to use them more. Squirrel should be your new name. Brenda Hines? Brenda Hines. Are you Brenda Hines from a long time ago? I didn't know that you still watched me. How are you doing? Namaste, Brenda Hines. Your daughter has 2 friends over and you're so happy. Oh, I know I'm reading the wrong thing. Thank you for saying that, Tracy. I don't know. Oh, Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Ashwagandha. Okay. You have to use ashwagandha. I have that. And pain patches during the day and use sleep gummies at night. How did those sleep gummies work? I had them, but they had melatonin in them, so double, triple the nightmares. You try to sleep. Try these patches. Do you have these patches? These work during the day and at night. That's why I keep hitting it. GABA. GABA. Get the GABA in. Okay. I know I'm behind in chat. I'm just trying to read what you said. You love those big incense and my torchlight. I freaking love this. They have these in most gas stations and Dollar Tree stores now. And I'm like, should be a weapon. I should keep this with me. When I go out, if somebody tries to hurt me, I go, pshh. When I go to the gym at night, pshh. Okay, anyway, yeah, it's powerful. It's really powerful. But it works. Hi, Holly. That's okay. How's the babies? How's your baby that you had, little Katrina Kyle, and all your other babies doing? And yourself? Morticia Crypt, how are you? Okay, I'm sorry if I'm behind, guys. I don't know how to do the chat. I'm very lame, but I mean well. Who said my earrings are nice? Thank you. These are from Party City. And I was so mad at myself because for the past 2 days, and today would be the 3rd, I have forgotten to put my freaking earrings on. And it's a good thing to get up. If you take a shower, you like to take a shower, you're a clean person, you take your shower, but put your makeup on, even if you're not leaving the house. Because if I don't put my makeup on, even just like a little foundation over the age spots and the red spots, rosacea, whatever, you put your lipstick on, put your friggin' earrings on, okay? It's mandatory so that you can feel like, yeah, I'm a person. and I'm going to get things done today, even if I'm going to have a rest day, which is what I'm having. I know somebody out there said more like a rest year. Okay. No, you don't know what. How do I have a rest year if I did all this? How does this get done with a rest year? That's too close. That's too close. I can't get that. Okay. Point taken. All right. Sorry, Pat. Sorry, guys. I know you're saying, some people are saying, get to the cards, lady. All right. I just had a good angle and now I screwed it up. All right. Here we go. So I asked, what does the collective need to know moving forward? Okay, worthiness. And this is something I've spoken a lot about and also thought a lot about for myself. Worthiness. Look at this. That's beautiful. Okay, what does this mean? Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. And when I just said that, I saw in relationships with your family, relationships with your loved ones, relationships with your significant other, relationships with your co-workers, relationships with your, they just said neighbors, everybody. Know your worthiness and know that you deserve to receive. For some reason, I couldn't say the word receive. I still can't say the word receive. I'm having like a lisp. What you need to receive, you deserve to have good in everything, in all ways possible. Your career, your part-time job. If you don't have a job and you just work from home and take care of family, take care of the kids, you take care of your significant other, know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. So think of your own worthiness. You have to cherish, I just heard the word cherish. You have to cherish yourself a little bit more. We all do. We have to cherish ourselves. And, like, yeah, I make fun of myself and I put myself down, but I do love myself. Okay. And I just heard somebody else in the back saying, yeah, a little bit too much. Okay. See, that's the bad voices. All right. I'm not going to listen to the bad voices now. Bad voices, quiet down. Good voices, rise up. Okay. All right. The next one is accept heaven's help. There's a lot of people out there. They're going through a lot of pain. They're going through a lot of turbulent times, lack of abundance, and feeling unsafe, feeling like you don't have enough money for your bills, feel, you don't have a roof over your head that's permanent. Whatever it is, it says, accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. That is so important. You've prayed, now get out of the way and allow heaven to help you. Sorry, I showed you that card a long time, but sometimes the pictures help. It's like you might not hear the answers right away, and you'd be like, oh, I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. God didn't answer. My guides didn't answer. My angels aren't helping me. I guess I'm too bad to be helped. No, they're helping you. They are on it 24/7, 365 for your whole life. And they will, but sometimes we just don't like the answers. We don't like the change, but sometimes, all the time, change is for the better, because they might be working on you to put you in a different situation. You might be like, I don't want to leave this situation, but if you put God's glasses on and saw the future and knew that the change would be ultimately good for you, then you would make it. Then you would do it, right? Okay, so positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. It's so hard to do, okay? But yet so simple, okay? I have to think of this myself. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Look at all the green chakra. Green and yellow peeping out through the woods, right? Heart chakra, right here. Heart and lungs, and also forgiving yourself. Stop bringing up the things that you did wrong in the past. Okay? You got here somehow, so you must have made some good progress. Okay? Think about the things that you did that was probably good. Okay? More positive on yourself. More positive, I just heard, on your soul. Your soul's journey. Okay? They just said one more, but I have to shuffle. Angels and mermaids, spirit guides, what do we need to know? What do my subs need to know? What do my sassy subs need to know? Oh, this one keeps coming out. That one keeps coming out. Synchronicity. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Okay, I got to read that again myself because, had a little bit of the Jesus juice, and I'm not that smart, okay? I may play a smart person on YouTube, but I'm not really that smart right now, per se. And I'm a little bit drowsy, okay? Even though I did sleep till 12 o'clock. Anyhow, my body needs sleep. I just let it sleep, okay? I don't sleep well from I really literally don't go to sleep until like 2 or later. And then once I had that little stint from 2 on, 2 to 6 is very rocky. Then I get off the couch, help Devin with the animals sometimes, and sometimes I just bolt for the bedroom. And then I have a deepest sleep, usually from 6 to 12. Okay. I know that's pathetic, unless I have somewhere to go. All right. But my body has been calling for more rest. Maybe it's the gym. I don't know. I'm drinking Cabernet Sauvignon, just in case anybody wanted to know. And it is made in a barrel. It's a red wine. I have to buy more because, sadly, that bottle, and it's not cheap. Okay. Your mama likes the good stuff. Okay. Oh. No, and I do drink Dreaming Tree Cabernet Sauvignon, which is very inexpensive. When I say inexpensive, I mean like $12. I don't think that's expensive. Okay, for mama. But I like to get the barrel one. Okay, so synchronicity. That's where everything is coordinating for your highest good. Okay. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Another beautiful card. Okay, so sometimes in our lives, there are, just like I was talking about before, there are challenges that we come about, and you're like, why me? Why is this happening? I try to be a good person. I try to, be a good, person and help others, but yet all these bad things are happening to me. So, what they're saying is, look at the synchronistic events, and for your higher good or your highest good, God is listening to your prayers. The angels are watching over you. Archangel Michael, if you summoned him, he will protect you and your home and your pets and your family. But yeah, you have to call for them and you have to believe that there is a plan in order. All right. Um, there is, oh, I didn't get that promotion on that job, and my work is not recognized again, right? Um, there are things. What do? Give up? No. Well, you can give up, okay, but what good is that? Then you're not doing what you want to do. Then you're not doing the things that you enjoy doing. Then you're not believing in yourself, right? So don't give up. You aren't meant to get that award. You aren't meant to get those accolades, okay? You are meant to keep it moving, right? Keep it going. Enjoy and be grateful for what you can do, okay? Maybe you can't run a marathon, but you can move your arms and your legs and take a walk, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like, kind of look at the bright side of things, even though a lot of events are happening and you're like, why me? Why me? I try to be a good person, but yet all these bad things that are going on. There are good things going on. God's trying to put the puzzle pieces in place, but sometimes that makes us uncomfortable because of the changes that have to happen first. Both physical changes, like around you, surroundings, jobs, people exiting your life, people coming in your life, uh, job situations, career, and school. They just showed me a hospital for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it's somebody's working in a hospital, somebody's going to the hospital. Um, but they showed me nurses' shoes. So I think it's somebody working that has nurses' shoes. Those rubber, they have the rubber sole. It's kind of like high, so you're an inch taller. I don't know. It's random. Just came in my head. But anyhow, okay. I'm going to put these back. Any questions? Tracy, can you tell me where the chat is? I don't know how to find the chat. Do I go down or do I go up? Or Crazy 8, can you tell me? Crazy 8 is another creator. She has a YouTube channel. So go check it out, guys. She has a lot of shorts and she has some videos. So I don't know if I'm supposed to go down. Am I supposed to go down? Oh no, that's beginning. I'm supposed to go up. Okay, give me a second so I can try to catch up, guys. Maybe nobody's saying anything. I'm probably, Tracy, when did you say this? I'm probably a hybrid of Unique Unicorn and Namaste Ninja. I like that. Did you say that recently? Am I really behind? Go to live chat. Wait. Go to live chat. Sorry, I just lost connection. Can you do a read on my son Terrence? Um, email me, Jess, on your son Terrence. Email me, okay? My email address is Katrina8 at KB Katrina8.kb@gmail.com. Okay? And I'll look at it, see if I can do it. Yes, okay, so Brenda says, yes, a long time ago. Thank you for your kindness and remember, why would I forget you? I remember you from 2020, maybe even 2020, 2019. Kim, come back, you are here. Kim, Kim Magical, Kim Magical, come back. She has a channel. She does a lot of cases on, we call her the Delphi Queen. She works on all the cases. We collab together. Thank you for coming. I didn't know you were here. Hi, Morticia. Thank you. Thank you for saying that about my artwork. You don't have a significant other? Okay, that's all right. Yes. Lady Divine, it's so good to see you. Lady Divine, did you ever get your YouTube channel up? I remember you were thinking about it, you were working on it. Did you do it? Let me know. Okay. Yes, it's good to love yourself and not expect to be perfect. No, we are far from perfect, right? Don't put those boundaries on ourselves. It's crazy. We do deserve to feel good and be happy. Oh, what happened? Exactly. I am screwing this up. I miss you all, and I have to get my son from work, and I do some cooking. Okay. Okay, you come back anytime. We'll probably still be here. Yeah, Jess Jackson, about your son, email me, okay? And I'll if you can email me a picture of your son and just a little short thing, and I'll see if I can do it. Hi, Amy. You're in Costa Rica? All right, Costa Rica. Thank you for telling me, and thank you for being here. You like dragonflies? Do I have a dragonfly painting? I did a long time ago. I did a whole bunch of butterfly things. What's Jesus juice? Oh, Jesus juice is red wine because Jesus used to drink wine, okay? And he turned water into wine, and therefore I validated that Jesus wouldn't mind if I drank some Jesus juice. So that, yeah, I'm surprised a lot of people don't know what Jesus juice is. So it's just wine. It's it's I like red wine better than white wine, but it could be white wine too. That's Jesus used to drink it. So it's if it's okay for Jesus, it's okay for me. My spirit guides just said, "Don't be fresh." Hey, it's Saturday night. Okay. Now these are my regular angel cards. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shuffle these and these for a minute. I'm gonna take a moment to just shuffle. Okay. I'm gonna light another Palo Santos. I usually have my music on, but I don't know, it's okay without it, right? It's just like I didn't have the wherewithal, and then I was getting into my movie and hoping that I can get my movie back on. This girl, she's a singer, and she's in a bar. She's singing with her band. She's a young girl, and she's diabetic, and she has to have the insulin. She has the needle. She goes in a car and she puts the insulin in. She's starting to get shaky, and she puts the needle in her arm. And then she's in like a CVS type store. She doesn't have the money, and she's like, I need the insulin, otherwise I'm not going to make it to Tuesday. And the lady goes, well, do you have, you if you want to pay cash, it's $537. And she was like, of course I don't have that. And she was like, well, I could try to, your insurance doesn't cover it until, next month or something. And she was like getting shaky, and then all of a sudden her mother's there, and her mother gives like $60, and that's not enough. Um, and then she goes back to her apartment, and the mother comes. Why am I telling you guys? But it's really good. It's called Purple Hearts. And of course, I only looked into it because it was called Purple Hearts and it had something to do with purple. So, of course, I had to put it on. And then the guy that, um, he's going into the Marines, but he owes a drug dealer money, and he used to be on drugs, but then he went to rehab. But the guy that she gets involved with, because she wants to have a fake marriage so that she'll have money for her insulin, um, he looks like my son. So I'm like, who does this kid look like? And I'm like, oh my God, that looks like Thomas. So I was like, I gotta finish watching that. Anyhow, I'm just gonna take a moment to shuffle. Just a little moment. The angels want to. They said just two. Okay, 1 second. Hi, unapologetically me. Thank you. Thank you. The check's in the mail. Thank you. I am enjoying my wine. I cut down a lot. That even Devin said that. He was like, yeah, you used to drink a lot more, and you don't drink that much anymore. I'm like, really? What do you know? He's like, no, I would see the bottles or something. And I was like, oh, see, when I sweat, this comes off. Oh, I sweat a lot. It's being absorbed into my... So just in case, I have this one. In case I need to put another one on. Most people, that would make them drowsy and they would, like, fall asleep, but not this dude. Okay. No, I did decrease, my drinking. I did. Okay. Sometimes I would just like write it on a calendar, ND, and that meant no drinking on that day. Okay. And then I was like, forget that. Now I just write down when I go to the gym or when I go for a walk. I'll write walked 30 minutes or went to the gym, back to the gym. Anyhow, who the frig cares? No, I try to be good. I try to be cognizant. But, like, see, Devin doesn't drink, so it's like there's nobody that I'm going to bars with. There's nobody that's like really drinking with me in the house. So it's like, every once in a while his brother will have a beer on the pool or drink some wine on a holiday. But yeah, I like to have it. Sometimes I'll have it tomorrow when I watch 90 Day Fiance. I'll have it, if I want a freaking glass of wine, I pour myself a glass of wine. Sometimes it'll take me 3 hours to drink one glass. Like now I know this is the last glass, so yeah, plus I'm doing a reading, plus I'm doing a live, so I try to juggle. 1 second. What's in my substance? I know all that for 3 cards, but okay, so the angels, what the angels said. You never heard Jesus juice? Okay. I know if you don't drink it all, my mother used to call that a teetotaler, where that means you just drink tea, you never drink any alcohol. But yeah, I'm certainly not a teetotaler, but I do like tea and I do love coffee. Like tea, love coffee. Okay. Anyhow, yeah, it's supposed to be good for your blood. It's supposed to be, especially the red. But unfortunately, people tell me, there is a lot of sugar in wine. But it it's fine. Wine is fine. Beer takes away your fear. Tequila, you want to feel her. Okay. Vodka, you're gonna make it rock her. Okay, whatever. All right, sorry. Don't get me into a rhyming mood because it'll never stop. Tracy knows that. Okay, so healthy lifestyle is what I got. I think this is Uriel, Archangel Uriel, and he's talking about. Oh no, it's Raphael. Sorry, Archangel Raphael is saying healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthful diet. Get adequate sleep. Okay, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Okay, yes, we know that Archangel Raphael, we need help with that. Okay, he will help us. He will help us. Archangel Raphael helps you with addictions, helps you with health problems. I prayed really hard when I was going through all my health problems. And they weren't finding anything. And the gynecologist, and I'm still waiting for the gastro doctor. Uh, don't have an appointment to even just see him and meet him until September 18th. And I was like, I can't live this way with these pains. So I did give up soda, which I miss still to this day. But I did fall off the wagon on Tuesday when I went to the movies and had popcorn and soda. And then I realized the pain came back, the same pains I was having. But since I gave up soda, I have not, knock on wood, I haven't had those pains. So, but my point being, I prayed hard to God. Prayed hard to have God release Archangel Raphael because he is the healing archangel for medical issues, for anything that you have. And I just said, please heal me of this. I don't want to have this pain. So if I have to give up this or that, please help me to do that. Help me to have the friggin' discipline. I'm sorry for saying friggin' in the same sentence as archangel, but I have a little picture of my mother by my bed. And I've had that picture since I'm 19. And it's been in every apartment, every house, every state I've lived in. And I looked at my mother's picture and I said, please, mommy, help me to get better. So I could do the work that God wants me to do and help me to heal so that I don't have to feel all these pains because they're not telling me anything at the doctor. So, actually, she ruled a lot of stuff out. All my blood work was coming up aces. My liver was in great shape. That's why, hence, I'm allowed to. Nobody told me don't have your Jesus juice. Don't, I was told once when I had a fatty liver and my bilirubin in my blood was all wrong. The doctor told me, maybe you can have a drink every once in a while. And I was like, what? Say what? Say what? Anyhow, what I did was I did affirmations for the friggin' liver. I did paintings and collages that were for the solar plexus because that deals with the liver. I listened to music for the solar plexus. I read loads of affirmations. I have them in my folders. I give them to you when you buy a painting that has anything to do with the solar plexus. Anyhow, when I went back for blood work, I was like, how's the old Billy Rubin? Without trying to say, you know, without like, I was a little scared to say it because, I don't want to give up my Jesus juice. So, cut down? Yeah, sure, I'd cut down. Watch out for the vodka because the vodka will rock you. Still can't make that work. Anyhow, um, yeah, I did that. I you know, last couple of times when I would have Cosmos or margaritas, I uh, would see my feet, if you know what I mean. Okay. Would have a relationship with the bathroom floor, if you know what I mean. Okay, anyhow. So, I cut down. I would just have wine is fine and beer will take away your fear. That was okay. Anyhow, he was like, "What, Billy Rubin? There's no, there's no problem with your Billy Rubin. Everything's fine with your blood work." I was like, "Oh yes, color therapy works. Affirmations work. Healing your body works. Okay, it starts in your mind. All right, and you have to be kind." Hi, Bandit. Bandit is here. Bandit also has a channel. How you doing, Bandit? Welcome to the Mystic Brady Bunch. I'm glad you're here. Pull up a chair or a glass of cheer. Don't stop me rhyming. Okay. Anyhow, Archangel Raphael. Check him out. He helps out. I'm not gonna be able to stop rhyming. Dr. Seuss, I don't want to channel you right now, okay? Maybe another day. Sorry. Namaste, 1,000 apologies to the universe. Okay. Patty Carr's here? Patty Carr, how are you? I didn't know Patty Carr came in. There you are, Patty Carr, I love you. How are you feeling? How is everything with your kidneys and stuff? I know the last text, you said you were going to another doctor, I think another procedure. You're still in my prayers. Kim, do you want to be a moderator? Kim, I'm making you a moderator. Even if you don't want to be a moderator. It's fun. It's fun. You don't mind, do you, Kim? Wait, did it work? It didn't work? Let's see. No, it's supposed to have worked. Okay. Kim, I pushed the button to make you a moderator. Is that okay? But I don't see your wrench. Wait. Oh, God. I don't know what I'm doing. It didn't work. Oh, no. I have to do it again. Okay, wait. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I'm not gonna touch it. You're enjoying you're enjoying a greyhound right now yourself? What's a greyhound? Is that a gray goose? Vodka will rock you. Still not working. It's still not working. Okay. Enlighten me. What's a greyhound? Yeah, we want to know what a greyhound is. Oh, vodka and grape juice? That sounds good. That sounds good. Time to reapply. Do I look like a school marm? Because I am a school marm. Vodka and grape juice. That sounds very good. I've cut down a lot over the past 6 months. Good for you. Very good. Proud of you. You know what? Like Aristotle said, like I knew him, Aristotle. Everything in moderation, nothing in excess. So you can enjoy, you could jiggle your juice. Okay. You can enjoy a little bit of everything as long as it's in moderation, nothing in excess. Thank you, Aristotle. But for some reason, Kim, it didn't, the wrench didn't come up, but it says on my end that you are a moderator with Tracy. Oh, it came up. Okay. I don't know what it means, but somehow you could put people, you could block people, or if they're being inappropriate, which they're never on the Mystic Brady Bunch. Sometimes maybe back in the day, but anyhow, you could put them on a timeout. Okay, but you won't need to. It's just like having somebody look after the chat for me and help me out. So you and Tracy and Ruby, when Ruby's on, she is also a moderator. Okay, we got victory. Okay, so we have Archangel Sandophone. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So, a lot of things to do with like, there's a lot of people out there, including myself, that like, oh, I prayed for this, I prayed for that, but it didn't come true, so I guess I'm not getting it. Or God didn't want me to have it, or God didn't hear my prayers, or the angels didn't hear me, the spirit guides didn't hear me. But this is saying, yes, victory. Your prayers have been listened to, your prayers have been answered. So just have the faith, hang in there for the transition coming. Okay? Okay. Now, these are my very beautiful cards that I bought in 2020, and I have not used them a lot. I started getting back into using them because they are my fairy cards. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, they're instructions. Don't worry about instructions. There's not going to be a test, okay? Even though I'm a teacher, there is not going to be a test. Not even a pop quiz. Maybe a pop quiz, okay? Because I'm cheeky like that. You hope mods can moderate other mods. Tracy, I like that. Yes, you got a wrench. Okay. Isn't grapefruit juice maybe? Yes, grapefruit juice and vodka. That sounds good. It almost sounds like a Cosmo. Cosmo is my weakness. The other day when we went out for anniversary, I only had 2 Cosmos. When I came back, I was like, that was it. I was done. I wasn't drinking a glass of wine. I wasn't drinking anything besides water. I was like, wow, what a lightweight I've become. Back in the day, I could drink, like, my first date with Devin, he brought me to a Chinese restaurant, and he was so mad because that was my skinny days, like my divorce skinny body. you you lose a lot of weight when you get divorced usually. And so when I went on a date with him, I was like, I haven't been out on a date since 1986. So this was 2010. So I was like, what am I supposed to do? And then one of my friends said, find out what his favorite color is and you buy a shirt that is his favorite color. Well, this nut job over here, I bought 11 shirts with blue, none of which I could wear. I don't even have any of them because I was a medium. Do you believe this big carcass was a medium at one point? Okay, so I can't fit into any of those shirts. So all of them, I got rid of them. And I was going to keep one of them just for a memento, but because he liked blue, I found out his favorite color was blue. I got 11 shirts. Not one, not two, not even five. I bought 11. Anyhow, we get to the Chinese restaurant. I am so nervous. I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What are you supposed to do on a date? I haven't dated since the 80s. So now I'm like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to act? And I was also in my divorce phase where I was drinking more, the drinking time, trying to hold on to my career. I was going to court for my career. I was going to court for divorce. And no, this was after that happened, but I was still in the phase, like what happened? I was married a long time. So I just keep on ordering drinks. And before I left the house, I don't know if I ever told them that, I had a shot glass of vodka. Okay. And I don't day drink. I don't usually day drink because of the fact that if I day drink, my legs will fall out. I'll fall. So I'm more of a night drinker, very late night. Like if I like to drink when it's dark. Like I like to bring me to a bar. We'll sit, have appetizer, have a few drinks when it's dark out, not daytime. But I never get to do that because he doesn't drink, and basically we don't really go out late at night. So hence, cheers. Anyhow, so we go into the Chinese restaurant and I ordered 5 Cosmos and I really wanted a sixth one. Right? So they were going down good. They made a good Cosmo. Not everybody impresses me with their Cosmos. So I'm drinking the Cosmos and he's like wondering why I'm not eating my food. Like, hey, duh, I'm not gonna eat a whole bunch in front of you on my first date, right? So then he was like, well, you got the waiter yelled at me, you have to eat your food. Never mind, Cosmo. You have to eat your food. I'm like, what? Nobody's gonna tell me what to do. Just give me the Cosmo. Keep your mouth shut, guy. So no, but so I was like, no, I'm eating it. And then I was embarrassed to take the food home. And he took that as an insult. But the reason is because my ex-husband used to always get mad if I got a doggy bag. So that was a lot of years that I was like programmed that like you're gonna get in trouble. A, you don't finish your food. B, you want a doggy bag. He didn't want to do that because he thought it was embarrassing. In what universe is it embarrassing? I'll tell you what universe. He is the only child. So somehow his parents, not his father probably, but his mother, thought, it's embarrassing to take home food in a doggy bag. We lived off of doggy bags. We loved when anybody went to a restaurant and there was food left over and we brought it home. That's tomorrow's lunch. That's tomorrow's breakfast. That's tomorrow's dinner, right? So then I said, oh, okay, I'll take it, and then he was like, why did you do that? Like, why would you refuse first to eat and then to take it home as a doggy bag? And I was like, what do you want me to tell you? I was 5 drinks in. Because I was so nervous. Anyhow, then we had other dates and I was a little bit better. But yeah, he didn't like my bar bill. I remember once he told me, I'm not paying your bar. I'll pay for your food. I'll pay, the bill, of course, but I'm not paying your bar bill. I was like, what bar bill? What is this guy talking about, a bar bill? Because he never really went out with anybody that I guess had so many cocktails. But I was like, no, like one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, only kidding. No, that the first date, I was nervous, so that's why the 5 Cosmos. I was nervous, and also I didn't eat then because this carcass was fitting into a medium, so I didn't really need food. Okay, I don't know, it's a stupid story, but it just came to my mind. I saw that I have to get to 1,000, and I need a mod. When you have 1,000 subs, then you could do mods. You'll definitely get to 1,000. Everybody go check out A Comeback. Get Magical. Her channel is called A Comeback. She's a mystical crime channel. You're also fixing midnight dinner? That's where I'm at. Everybody let me know your sign. What sign are you, Bandit? If I didn't really eat a good dinner, like we ate dinner really early, which was Chinese food. So we had Chinese food like at 5 o'clock. So now, like, it's way past 10. So I'm going to start to get hungry. And that, of course, that's the worst time. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care anymore. I feel I'm healed. So I'm going to eat and drink when I want to. Okay? The only people that get to tell me what to do are Mr. and Mrs. Brady, Tom and Pat Brady, but they're located in heaven. So, but they do tell me things. They do tell me things. Sometimes they're like, "Hey, slow down." Okay. Or relax. Sometimes I hear relax. Take it easy, cuz when I go out to try to walk in the heat, they don't want me to keel over. Taurus. Sharon, how are you doing? Sharon is a Taurus. Tracy is a Scorpio. We know that. Bandit, you're a Leo. Your birthday's coming. Your birthday's coming up. You love that story? Thank you, Kim, because I always feel like I go off on a tangent, a freaking tangent, and why can't I just focus on the cards at hand? Weird stories come into my head from like so long ago. And Kim Magical, you're a Capricorn. I know that. I have a lot of good Capricorn friends. Bandit, when is your birthday? My father was a Leo, too. Yes, welcome, Sharon. So I have caught up on the chat. All right, I caught up, caught up, caught up, caught up. This is the caught up dance. I know it's awkward. Okay, so let me just do these 3 cards and then put my cards away. And it's straight up drinking time. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? All right. This is beautiful. 4 of Spring. I said, what do my subs need to know? And it says, be grateful. You have much to celebrate. All right, somebody's getting married. Deep feelings of peace and happiness. Oh, just absorb that. Peace and happiness. Imagine that your life is exactly where it should be at this moment right now. Just imagine that and feel it. Absorb it. Bring it in. Your career or your job or your business is where it should be. Your relationships are where they should be. Your home is what it should be. Your money is what it should be. Imagine your height of creativity and gifts and talents are where they should be. Imagine that feeling and pretend you have it. Now thank the universe that you have it. I'm not trying to get creepy. I'm already creepy. That's right, Patty. You're a Virgo like me. That's right. Virgo Nation. Okay. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness. A contented personal life. 4 of Spring. So, the person that you're with, this card, the person that you're around or that you're almost with, like if you're like, Katrina, I don't have my significant other with me. I don't have my soulmate with me. Okay, they're coming. They're on the way. Thank the universe for sending them to you. Thank God for sending you your soulmate. But it doesn't mean close up your house and just wait for them to knock on your door. No, they're not going to come that way. Put out to the universe. I'm so happy and grateful now that I can reach my soulmate, that I can reach the person who I can bring happiness to, and they can bring happiness back to me. The 8 of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, apprenticeship, are excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So this is saying somebody needs to do more research, somebody needs to do a program, uh, um, I just heard a certification or recertification to attain your goals. A little more research needs to be had. Thank you. And I keep on getting that nurse, again, the nurse's shoes. So I know somebody is in that field. The world. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. A brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction. A journey that is now complete. Whenever you get the world card, even in the tarot, and these are, the fairy tarot style. So the world is like, that's like you've reached where you were trying to get to. So, like, I see a lot of people on the precipice of, like, right before you hit it, right before you get your dreams coming at you, the person, that is your soulmate. Maybe it's one more relationship that's not great before you get that soulmate, but it's all works together. Remember the synchronicity card? It all works together. If had you not had, you know, um, 3, failed relationships, or 3 people that didn't work out to hit your high note, or 3 careers or 3 jobs that you had that you really didn't like, you wouldn't have got to the 4th one where you really excel at. And yeah, because I just keep on hearing, keep going. You're almost there. And with the world card, I know it's true. Thank you. Let's light a little Palo Santo after all that with the torch. Light it up, light it up, light it up. Okay, so what is Patty saying? Oh, purple roses, prayers and affirmation and healing music, healing artwork really helps because it helped me from 2 years of sarcoidosis. Oh, that's right, you had that. Almost in remission, and you had some healing miracles too. I'm so glad. And I weren't, didn't you have your mom at your house too? You have a lot of people in your house, and or your mom-in-law. Am I remembering that correctly? Take a healing breath. No more glasses. Actually, I don't know if it's I could see it, but it's like a little blurry, but it's big enough. Okay, that's what she said. Okay. 1,000 apologies. Crystal Divine is here. Crystal Divine, how are you? Crystal Divine, I went to your channel the other day, and I only saw the one video. So, did you put any more up? Let me know. I'm glad you made it. I always figure out, sometimes I don't come back. I'll do the little thing where I say I'm gonna come do a live, and then I almost didn't make it because I was watching my movie on Netflix. Are you making the sequin with your mom and lavender crafts? Oh, I still use your all the things that you gave me and the lavender balls and all the stuff. Beautiful. I still have to get your card out. You've been thinking about going back into nursing. That's right, you have been thinking about that. Maybe it's you. It might be you that I'm thinking of. They just show me the feet for some reason. The shoes. Oh, okay, Crystal. Because I went and I checked the other day and I was like, I only see the one video. I'm glad you're doing good though. I mentioned you the other day. I was using some of your incense. Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to be doing, I have them right here, but I'm not doing them now because it's nighttime. But during the day, I didn't want to do it. Look at all the cards I have. These are for the Gilgo Beach murders. But I don't want to do it, so I'm even turning it over so I don't have to look at it. I don't know why it freaks me out so much. But just like, has anybody, well, Kim and Tracy, have you heard the thing about Brian Kohlberger, that his case might get thrown out? Did anybody hear that? Let me know. I don't know what happened to the rubber band for this one. I don't see it. I don't see it. I always lose my rubber bands. Gotta be somewhere. Yes, I love the burner. Where is my burner? It's right here. It's so beautiful. I was using it in my video, in my videos, plural, for my artwork, and it's so beautiful. I love it. Yeah, so you heard, Tracy, that, yeah, Brian Kohlberger, um, Devin was telling me. I was like, why didn't you tell me this earlier? Like, I'm following that case, I'm working on that case. And he goes, oh, I figured you saw it. But then went through his phone. He was trying to find the article and he couldn't find it. But yeah, I heard that of course, they're going to try to get the whole case thrown out. The state requires proof of an alibi due in 9 days from today. I don't know if he actually has one, but if he does, I want to know who exactly it is. Oh, yeah. Do you think it's. Thank you for that, Bandit. Do you think it's Bethany Funk? Because they have a subpoena for her, and she was trying to get out of it. And so there was some speculation that she somehow was his alibi. I don't think so, though. You never know. She did say, originally, she said, does anybody remember? Bethany Funk said she saw a naked man running from in the backyard, running from the house. But some people say that if they subpoena her and they get her to speak, she's going to help the defense. So why would that be? I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot of loopholes, and a lot of people are saying that he didn't do it and that they planted all the evidence. I don't believe that. I mean, everybody has their own theory, and I could be wrong. We can all be wrong. But my thing is, I feel like he did it. Allegedly. Yes, Bethany Funk is one suspect to be his. Oh, okay, so that is true. Yeah. I feel like the trial is not going to be October, like they said, or November 2023. I think it's going to be delayed all the way to 2024, January. It's going to be weird things that happen. We'll see what happens. Me too, Tracy, me too. Because that's where it seems like it's going. I'm much better, Crystal. Much better. Thank you so much. I was talking before about how I was praying to Archangel Raphael to heal me. And I was doing a lot of affirmations for everything. Like what I think it was that I had wrong with me is I have IBS. So I had a flare up and then my mind went crazy, like crazier. Okay. And I had um, they thought it was colitis, and it still might be, but totally it would shut down. Like I want a dead feeling from the ribs down. That's what I want to feel. Nothing. I want to feel dead. Okay. I don't want to feel bubbling in my stomach. I don't want to feel every time I would eat something, it would feel like, peristalsis is happening, um, bubbling. Like when I had ulcers and a really stressful job where I had a boss that was calling me in the office and trying to fire me, and it was terrible. It was the same pains. And I was like, but I'm not in that situation. So what is happening? But I think it was my IBS, and then I went to the gynecologist after not going to the gynecologist since 2012 or 2010 or something. And I did have a certain condition, but that's okay. And she didn't see anything wrong with my ovaries. She couldn't even find my ovaries. She literally couldn't find. I don't have any ovaries. Okay. What did she say? You have the ovaries of a 59-year-old, and we can't find them. Okay. But it's okay. For some reason, it's okay. Anyhow, so now my last thing is to get to a gastroenterologist and then eventually get a colonoscopy just to be on the safe side. Um, but I want to do that quickly because I'm supposed to go to Ireland with my son and my daughter as a present for my birthday and for Mother's Day. My son was treating both of us, and I can't make any of those plans until I get this taken care of. But I feel like just canceling everything because I feel all right. I feel good. I feel great. You know, never great, but I don't have those pains anymore. I was like stabbing pains in my stomach for so long. And I gave up soda and I gave up, didn't really give it up, but I have cut down tremendously on popcorn. I know it sounds silly, but soda meant a lot to me because you could just have a Diet Coke, you know, a crisp Diet Coke and open it up violently. Anyhow, thank you. That was a long answer to your question. And you're probably sorry you asked me. You just had a colonoscopy? It was easy peasy? I've had them before. Oh, trust me. Trust and believe. I've had them since in the 40s. I had one, I think, at 55 as well. Are you okay? What's a bidet attack? Oh, bidet. I have one in my tub. Yeah, I hope I go. I hope I get to go. Vinny Pots and Pans? Hello. Vinny Pots and Pans. I like that name. Vinny Pots and Pans, are you from New York? Let me know. Oh, Brooklyn. Okay. Cheers. I used to work in Gravesend, Brooklyn for 5 years. Over by the amusement park. Lit Central. Hey. One second, guys. 1 second. Oh, here it is. Thank you, Patty. How are you feeling, Patty? I was scrolling and I thought I would take a look. Hi, well, Katrina, and this is the Mystic Brady Bunch. Welcome. I don't know. Tracy and Kim Magical. We have some new people. Keep an eye. This is incense. This is Palo Santo. It's very good for to clean any negativity, any bad energy, stale energy. Not too good, been having pain and have your days, it could be worse. Well, I'll keep you prayed up, Patty. I have you on my candle. I'll put you on my Palo Santo stick as well. Keep doing your affirmations, okay? I don't know what is Zaza. Yeah, new sub alert. What does Zaza mean? Is that something? We just burn incense here. And I burn my finger occasionally. You went to Ireland? Purple Roses, did you ever go to Ireland? Oh, somebody of your family. I know my mom went before she passed away. She went to Florida, England, and Ireland, and that was on her list. And so I always wanted to go to Ireland because that's on my list as well. Oh, it's Zaza's a drug. No, I don't do drugs. No. We try to heal ourselves. We try to do affirmations. We do incense. We do sage and Palo Santo. That's it. And Jesus juice. Sometimes. You've always wanted to visit Ireland and the UK. I went to the UK twice. 2006 and 2012. My sister used to live there for 15 years. And my grandmother's from Ireland. Was born in Ireland. You could definitely go there, Bandit. You have to save for it and do your research and go. Don't go alone though. Oh, my pleasure, Patty. You're always a part of the Mystic Brady Bunch. We pray for everybody. We love you too. I'm glad the affirmations help you. They've helped me too. Sometimes I fall off the wagon and I'm like, filling the folders and mailing out artwork, and I'm like, I have to start reading this too. And then I'll put on a video of music for the sacral chakra or the solar plexus or wherever, the crown chakra. If I'm having a lot of headaches, you need to figure out what's going on in your crown chakra. And then I'll feel better. My night is going by good. Where are you at, Lid Central? Because it's nighttime here. Is it the daytime where you are? Crystal Divine, yes. We should go on a Mystic Brady Bunch Ireland trip. It's on my bucket list. You want to visit Thailand or Bali? Oh, that's supposed to be beautiful. That is supposed to be really nice. Oh, Virginia. Okay, so Virginia, it's only like an hour difference, right? I'm in Texas, so. I'm from New York, but I'm in Texas now. Kentucky, it's 1:45. I don't. Oh, is it 2? Is it 2:30? What time is it, Tracy? Or Kim? Tracy, did you see? I haven't just. If you ingested Zaza and that's a drug, maybe you should call 911. Hi, Zen Jen. You had to leave at work? That's okay. Are you all right, Zenjen? You had to leave work or you had to leave because of work? Oh, it's good. I threw it up. Lonjucus, try not to take any bad substances. There's a lot of chemicals and things that are bad for you. He's playing? Oh, okay. If you're a troll, we don't want you trolls. Mystic Brady Bunch is a peaceful namaste place. We don't have no time for trolls. You had to leave chat. Oh, that's okay. Zen we know it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Yeah. And Zen is a Aries. We were asking everybody, what is your sign? We have Leo, we have Capricorn, we have Scorpio, we have Virgo. Hold up. Sorry, guys. I got disconnected. Tracy and Kim Magical, you know what to do. Wrench it up, wrench it up. Thank you. I appreciate it. We are highly protected on this channel. Okay. We don't have time for it. Cancer? Oh, nice. I'm going to be doing a reading for Cancer soon. I'm sorry I'm late. Usually, I have Cancer done and I'm doing Leo. But I have to do Cancer, the Moon Children. Then I'll do Leo. Taurus Sun. Capricorn Moon. Aquarius Rising. Wow. It's okay, Zen. Some people are silly. My mommy, wait, I have to read that. My mama is here with us permanently because of dementia. It's so difficult. Been 10 months with her. A few years she was struggling, but things got worse. Prayers for Eileen. Oh, definitely. I'll put her on my candle. Purple roses. I just threw out a candle that had purple roses all over it. But it was all the way down. So I'll put Eileen on there for you. Oh, Virgo moon. Oh, so you're a Leo that likes to be organized. That's cool. I don't know where my moon, well, all I know is I'm a Virgo, but I don't know where any of the other planets are. I resonate very much with water signs for some reason. But my mom didn't know I was number 6, actually number 7 out of the kids. And she didn't know if I was born at 3:30 in the morning or 3:30 in the afternoon. So I never got my chart done. Can you believe it? Nobody could ever do my chart because I lost my birth certificate, or my mother lost it. And then when you order a new one, when I was like 18 and I wanted to apply for jobs and stuff, you order another one. It's very general. It doesn't tell you any time when you were born. It just says the hospital and the day. It didn't even say the time. youngest gets married on, oh, congratulations. That's happy news. August 15th, cool. 15, being born on the 15th, that's a magical number. Mystical number. Yeah, dementia is tough. That's a tough. They're finding out that there's a layer. It's like having plaque in your veins. With dementia, it's like plaque on your brain. Um, so maybe you can play some music for her and see how she reacts. You know, like some just put it into YouTube. This whole patch is coming off. I guess because my hand is sweating. But yeah, try to play some music, that plaque removing, crown chakra music, and see how she reacts to that. I'm not a doctor. I'm just trying to say some suggestions. Did I ever do it? No, I meditated on Elisa Lam. I tried to do something on Elisa Lam. I got so freaked out by her story, and I thought I knew the scenario that I was going to do, you know, like a video on her. And I don't know, like it spooked me out. Like certain things I can't deal with because it just freaks me out. But in the end, I believe she had some schizophrenia situations happening, and nobody helped her. And a lot of people say that she couldn't have gotten up to that water tank herself. And at first, my first scenario was that, yeah, somebody did that to her, and there was this whole scam in that hotel. There's a lot of weird things that happen in that hotel that she was found at. But then in the end, I decided not to touch it. I was like, you know what? There's so much in here, in this mind, and I don't want to put that extra one because it was just so sad. I didn't feel like I would be able to add to it. I think it was a combination of two things. Yes, she was having like some sort of schizophrenic episode, but I also think that um, there was nefarious characters around her. You've looked into that case, Bandit? Do you have it on your channel? I know you did a lot of work for Summer. Your grandmother was diagnosed with it back in 2010? Grandpa. I like this incense, but I'm starting to get a headache, so I'm going to put it this way because I have it right in my face. The saddest thing is that there's only a little left. Well, we've been on here for 2 hours and 30 minutes. How did it go by so fast? It really went by fast. But I'm going to be checking out soon because this makes me hyper, so I have to like do this whole process where I heat up a heating pad that I put on my neck. I, brush my teeth. I take my sleep medicines. No, I didn't take my sleep medicines yet. course, you know, I like power down and I want to watch that movie I was watching, Purple Hearts on Netflix. Or I might just switch it to Sweet Magnolias because that's so fun. I mean, peaceful. It's peaceful. Is Tracy still here? I'm sorry for keeping everybody up so late. Stitch. Who's Stitch? I don't know who that is. Oh, you've only watched the documentaries. Okay. Well, usually I have music like in the background, usually Jason Stevenson. So I'm sorry that if it's boring, I don't have the music today because I just like I have an iPad, but it was going dead. Then I have another phone that I usually set up, but that's probably going dead too. And then I was just like, let me just go on because it was getting so late. And then I said, just throw my wig on and go on. But then that was too hot. And so then I have to have my meth bun. Okay, we had 20 in the house. That's good. And we had a little bit more. We have 36 thumbs up. Great. Thank you. The most I ever got was when I did a video, open live video for Suzanne Morphew, and her brother was searching for her, and a whole bunch of people were searching, and I had a couple of people that had to rent rooms. One girl, she brought her dog. Oh, one woman, she brought her dog. Sorry, I had that on my forehead and it was on the table. And she couldn't find a place to sleep. And I had somebody, one of my subs that lived in Colorado, that was allowing her, she wanted to sleep in her truck. And we were setting up to get her money to stay in a hotel. And she was working, they were all working hard, but she was part of my boots on the ground people. I called her Bulldog. Zebra Bulldog, I think. Anyhow, now I'm just talking stupid. But anyhow, when I did that Suzanne Morphew video, that was the highest amount of people I got, was like 58. But it's okay. It's not, see, I'm going to take this one off, right? Because it basically came off. And I'm going to put my other one on. This is a GABA patch for stress. And it just helps me to try to power down and sleep at night. I'm not going to put it on this hand because this hand is, for some reason, sweaty. I'm usually as dry as an alligator. I want to thank everybody who came and shared these 2.5 hours with us, and we read angel cards. If you missed it, you can go back and watch the replay. We did mermaid cards, angel cards. I didn't think I was going to do that. I thought I was just going to chat and drink my Jesus juice. But, you know, I always gotta, I'm a Virgo, so I gotta work. Right? Anyhow. These are my fairy cards, and I think they're so beautiful. Okay. Anyhow, I want to thank my mods. I love when people say that. Okay, because I just, after 4 years on YouTube, since 2019, I've been on YouTube streets for a long time. Don't let this refreshed look make you think that I just got here, because I've been here. Okay, don't look at my low sub count and think I just got here, because I've been here probably longer than a lot of other people that are, have 10,000 subs and 8,000 subs, whatever. But anyhow, I've been on the YouTube streets since 2019, and only got mods, what, 2 weeks ago? A week ago? 2 weeks ago? Because I didn't understand how to do it, right? So anyhow, I want to thank Tracy. Thank you so much, Tracy. Thank you so much, Kim Magical, from a comeback. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who came by tonight, and I love you very much. And even the trolls, if you were trolls, if you weren't trolls, I apologize. But thank you for stopping by. And if you would like to see me, you'll probably see me again tomorrow. But hopefully my hair will be blue jean baby instead of this weird color that it is. Okay. It's weird. Okay, anyhow, I love you all, and thank you, Bandit New Network TV. Everybody check out Bandit's channel. Check out Kim Magical, a Comebacks channel, and Crystal Divine. She has a channel, but she's getting it up. Anyhow, I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Namaste. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Light some Palo Santo up in this bitch. Light some sage. Say a prayer. Remember, the angels are always watching, and they're there to help you. Love you.